going on? What's going on? What's going on? I got another one for you today. So really want to share this with you. So let's go ahead and get to it. Welcome to Historizing the MC Culture, episode 5, The Rebel Within Us. I'm Prophet, member of Outcast Motorcycle Club. On this episode, I want to discuss what many refer to as the Confederate flag, and answer the question as to why this symbol is so prominent within the MC culture among non-white members, especially. So from bumper stickers to flags to custom paint jobs to even being tattooed on the flesh, this flag is as popular today as it ever was. It has a deep and long history in these united and divided states of America. When you view this flag, what comes to mind? Some would say that it's the symbol of racism. Others would argue that it's the flag of hatred and white supremacy. Others would even argue that it's the supporter of slavery and the many horrors associated with that era. So first, let's be clear. This flag is not the Confederate flag as many will label it. Rather, it's the most popular flag of the Confederacy, though. So this is the battle flag of the Army of Tennessee, and it was used from 1863 to 1865. And the design of the flag is well thought out and has a specific meaning. The number of the stars on the flag is equal to 13, and this represents the 13 original United Colonies. The blue band stands, they hold a go in an X, all right? And the blue band is laid out in X for a specific reason. The southern states no longer wanted to be a part of the Union, so they withdrew in a movement known as secession. The blue X within the 13 stars is representative of them Xing themselves out of the Union. In today's MC community, you're sure to come across some bikers who proudly wear this battle flag or some other flag of the Civil War era. If they happen to be white, they're quickly labeled as a racist and a supporter of slavery. If they happen to be non-white, they're met with looks of confusion and often disgrace. This MC community we live in is a deep within its own history and symbolism, and more often than not, the viewer doesn't have the knowledge and understanding to know why a biker would wear this symbol. And too often, they don't know why a biker would wear a swastika or a double lightning bolt or an iron cross or a Maltese cross or the many images of skulls. And sadly, more often than not, they're too close-minded and ignoble to ask. The battle flag of the Army of Tennessee has become a popular symbol that has come to represent rebellion. The Civil War developed out of rebellion, and the North was about the government having power over the states, and the South was about the states having the right to govern themselves individually. In terms of MC history, we've always dealt with rebellion. In 1907, San Francisco MC rebelled against the grain and voted to allow women into their club, becoming the first motorcycle club to break the gender barrier. In 1940, a group of women rebelled against the male-dominated culture and formed an all-female club called the Motor Maids. In 1947, a collection of clubs that included the Booze Fighters, Pissed Off Bastards of Bloomington, the 13 Rebels, and others rebelled against the Gypsy Tour sanctioned races sponsored by the AMA and decided to race and party in the streets. Stemming from that fallout and the famous picture taken by photographer Barney Peterson, which ran in Life magazine on 21 July 1947, the AMA subsequently released a press statement, and they was disclaiming involvement in the Hollister event, stating that 99% of the motorcyclists were good, decent, law-abiding citizens. That 1% who were not specifically mentioned in a positive light began to rebel against anything the AMA did and stood for. They cut their oval patches into 3 pieces to rebel. They cut their sleeves and collar from their denim vests to rebel. They stripped down their bikes to form what is known as the chopper in order to rebel. They hosted annual dances and gave away trophies for the rattiest bike and the loudest bike to rebel. These new outlaw motorcyclists were rebels to the standards of society. In terms of modern day bikers, people tend to look at the 1%ers as the definition of rebellion, and respectfully, they are. They've chosen to live a life that society frowns upon and truly doesn't understand. But also, even 99ers have a sense of rebellion to them. Bikers as a whole have rebelled against the constraints of what society says is right. And rebellion isn't confined to one's social status in the hierarchy of the motorcycle club culture. We've rebelled against the way society says we should look, and we've developed our own look and sense of style. The way we dress our bikes is rebellion against the manufacturer's design. We rebel against the laws of the land. We rebel against those that enforce the law. We resist the norm of society and how society says we should be. We openly show defiance to the walls that society places on us. In a sense, we rebel. Understand that sometimes when a biker wears this Confederate flag, they aren't advocating racism or supremacy. Sometimes they aren't for segregation, Jim Crow, lynching, burning crosses, and hate. Perhaps, though, they're just advertising the fact that they're rebellious, and rebellion is a natural reaction to authority and control. This has been Historizing the MC Culture, Episode 5, The Rebel Within Us. I'm Prophet, member of Outcast Motorcycle Club. I appreciate you joining in. Rest in peace to the Mamba. Peace.